Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Just been confirmed, Arsenal have signed Kai Havertz. At the time of the recording, it's not been officially announced by Arsenal, but hopefully by when I do upload the video, Arsenal have announced the signing of Kai Havertz. But knowing the way Arsenal move my days, it could be probably the start of the season since we when we announced Kai Havertz. We just move so slow with these things. But look, I made it very clear in my previous videos, I was not a big fan of this signing. I just felt personally, I just don't know where he fits into the team. And now after a few days of reflection, obviously over a few days, you could tell that also were closer and getting closer and closer to signing Kai Havertz. And what's funny is he's now actually our first transfer signing of the window, and it makes sense. I've seen reports of apparently Chelsea have to submit their accounts of financial fair play very soon, and they're obviously trying to clear the book. So this deal was a deal from both parties that they just wanted to rush it and get done as soon as possible, and that's what they did. Well, now he's an Arsenal player, and look, I'm happy he's signed because look, he's a good quality player, but the only issue is I keep mentioning, where does he fit into the team now? Obviously a lot of fans are going to talk about how he is a Granit Xhaka replacement, which is true. He can play in that left hand side, and I think over the days of reflecting, I do see him playing in that Granit Xhaka role, just because when I was watching Granit Xhaka last season, I did notice he, at some points of the game, he was further up the pitch than even Martin Odegaard. And now I'm just thinking to myself, if Kai Havertz was in those positions that Granit Xhaka found himself in, could we probably benefit for an extra few points or extra goals? I think we will. I think if Kai Havertz found himself in the position that maybe Granit Xhaka found himself in in some positions, I really do think Kai Havertz could benefit and really get some goals and some assists. I mean, from the top of my head, I think I'm thinking about the Man City game at the Emirates Stadium, where there were some crucial moments where Granit Xhaka got the ball, but his final ball just, it just wasn't there. And I'm now thinking, if Kai Havertz was there, could he be that difference? I believe personally he could have been. So there's that one side, but obviously then there's the other side of, that defensive work rate that Granit Xhaka does offer, and I feel that, you have to be honest, Kai Havertz doesn't offer that. Maybe a new environment could maybe change that, but I just don't think that's his strength. However, we do need players like that. We do need players to defend. So hopefully Kai Havertz can do that. But look, I mean, when you look at Chelsea, you just have to admit, for the past 2 years, I would say, there's Chelsea. They not really. No player has really really shined at Chelsea, and it's not, you can't really say every player at Chelsea is bad, because obviously they're not. This Chelsea team won the Champions League, so clearly there is something within these players that something's just gone wrong, and maybe a new environment for Kai Havertz also could probably bring the old Kai Havertz, the one we saw at Leverkusen, the one that the wonder kid that was at Leverkusen. Maybe we could see shades of him back, but then there's an argument that maybe it doesn't go to him also. It just doesn't work. Obviously there's a risk of that. £65 million, that is a big amount, and for also to spend that on potentially a player that we don't even know where he starts is a big risk, and that is a risk Arteta has taken. Obviously when you look at that 65 million, we could have spent on maybe someone like the likes of Caicedo, other midfielders, maybe not the profile of Kai Havertz. But look, it's the risk Arteta has taken, and I'll back him because I feel like he does deserve the backing from the last season, and it's shown that his decisions do come correct. So yeah, I mean, this deal, look, at the end it's got done. I will support Kai Havertz. I hope he does well. I hope he proves me wrong on everything I've said about him. I'm excited to see where he plays. It's going to be very interesting to see maybe if he plays up front. Maybe there's always that chance of him interchanging with the likes of Jesus. But look, the deal's done. What can you do now? You can't really complain anymore. You just have to support the player. I hope he smashes it. I'm excited to see him play. And yeah guys, that's the end of today's video. I don't have much to say about Kai Havertz. Maybe after a few days I'll have more thoughts, but look, it's done. Obviously we got confirmation by David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. So guys, it's official, Kai Havertz is an Arsenal player. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this deal. If you're excited, if you're happy, let me know in the comments, and hit that like button if you're new, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.